Breaking news, the undisputed champion Jermell Charlo gave his reaction to Tszyu knocking out Tony Harrison immediately after calling the fight. Check it out.
And we get back in the ring for some more training, put him back in. That's that work.
Did you see anything different out of Tszyu than what you were training for?
No, this is exactly what we've seen. Come forward, not as fast and bigger pace. Strong, of course, throw hard punches. Don't we all? You know, like, but I'm a different animal in there. Like, I'm a different fighter than Tony. You can't compare me and try to compare Tony's skills of boxing. He did move less than what he normally does, but
obviously because the ring was smaller.
Correct, the ring was smaller, but you know that still doesn't, you know, he didn't dog it out. He didn't bring that dog in him. If he wanted to fight me, he would have to bring more dog in him. But Tim is next, and that's what we had before the injury. So it's not like I'm not prepared already.
Right. Absolutely.
You know? So
interesting. What do you think, Steve?
I think that as a fan, if you were looking forward to Tszyu fighting Jermell Charlo for all 4 belts after the Gaché fight, having seen Tszyu in America for the first time, well, after this fight, call it what you want, an advertisement or whatever. He beat a top 5, top 6 guy. You want to see this fight, Tszyu and Jermell Charlo, even more than you did before tonight.
I'm with you there.
And personally, Tony Harrison ain't never been the same after I knocked him out. So, you know, just to keep it real with you. And then we seen what happened with
Damaged goods.
Of course. So we seen what happened to Tszyu against Terrell, and Terrell is a strong fighter. Man, come on, I hit hard. It's not the same as they think. See me soon.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh, we can't wait.
Hand will be stronger than it ever been.
I love it. Appreciate you spending some time with us.
For sure. Have fun with you guys.
The undisputed.
One thing for sure, Jermell Charlo is a different beast. He a different animal than anybody at 154. He's one of the top 5 pound-for-pound best fighters in the world. And he's the undisputed champion for a reason. We all know the belts have been circulating at 154 since it's a very deep division. So to have one face, one name, and that's the lion himself, Jermell Charlo, that tells you everything you need to know about what kind of fighter Jermell Charlo is. So he ain't no Tony Harrison. However, the way Tszyu looked last night against Tony Harrison, it's more than fair to say Jermell Charlo got his hands full. This may end up being Jermell Charlo's toughest fight till this day. A tougher fight than Castino. That's right. As we all saw last night, Tszyu has scary accuracy, good balance, good fundamentals, good defense. He's a good counterpuncher with power. Combined all of that with his confidence, the fact that he chose to fight Tony Harrison, a dangerous, risky fight, leading up to an undisputed fight with Jermell Charlo, a fight he did not have to take. However, he was willing to risk it because he's that confident. Now that's what you call a scary fighter. A fighter that's not scared to lose. A fighter that is not scared to risk it all. A fighter that is not scared of anything. That makes him a scary fighter. A fighter that's full of confidence. And this is real confidence. This is not for fake. This is for real. You guys heard Jermell Charlo say, Tony Harrison was never the same after I knocked him out. Now, there's no doubt about it. Perhaps Jermell Charlo took something out of Tony Harrison. However, if we being realistic, Tony Harrison had got knocked out multiple times already. And every time he came back the same. I just think stylistically, Tszyu was a nightmare for Tony Harrison because he was able to break him down and take him out in the later rounds. And that's pretty much how Tony Harrison lost all his previous bouts. Therefore, to all the people in the comment section that was trying to say this was because Tony Harrison was washed up, absolutely not. Just look at Tony Harrison last fight. He looked the same. So you guys have to give credit where credit is due. Tszyu is the real deal. Perhaps he may go down as the son of a legend that actually may fulfill his potential. Usually when a son of a legend wants to box, they amount to nothing. However, for Tszyu's case, he might be as good as his father, if not better. And don't forget, His father was one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world and the best Australian boxer of all time. Therefore, we already know what time it is. What's next? And that's Jermell Charlo versus the son of a legend, Tszyu, who is looking like the best son of a legend we have ever seen in the sport of boxing. And the fact that Tszyu dominated Tony Harrison, then knocked him out, something that no one was able to do, including Jermell Charlo. Ultimately, Tszyu beat Tony Harrison in a better fashion than Jermell Charlo. We usually see Tony Harrison get knocked out in the later rounds when he do lose. However, he will dominate the early rounds, Tony Harrison that is. But that wasn't the case when he fought Tszyu, which this performance last night by Tszyu just elevated the magnitude of the fight between Jermell Charlo, the undisputed champion, and the son of a legend, Tszyu. This is going to be fireworks, but again, Jermell Charlo is a different animal. I'm telling you, the 154-pound division is so deep. Jermell Charlo could campaign his whole career there and make the ultimate legacy. Just think about it. Even though Jermell Charlo already knocked out everybody to become undisputed at 154, he still has the Tszyu fight, Fundora, even the Crawford fight when he does move up to 154. With that being said, drop your thoughts in the comment section below, subscribe below, and click on the notification bell to be continued on the next episode of Akhi, Akhi TV. Peace. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Feel that big T. Feel that big T.